So crystal, lattice and a unit cell. So we know crystalline solid and amorphous solid. So in crystal solid, it is a three-dimensional arrangement of the atoms, okay, or ions. The regular three-dimensional arrangement of points in space is called a crystal lattice. So crystal lattice, right, is a three dimension. So three dimension means you have to imagine. So this chapter is mainly three dimensions. So therefore you have to imagine, because we can't draw the diagram, three dimension diagram on the paper or the board. Okay. So therefore just you have to imagine this. So there are different types of crystal lattice. So that is known as a Bravais lattice. There are mainly 14 possible three-dimensional lattice which are known as a Bravais lattice. So then what is the characteristics of crystal lattice? So characteristics of crystal lattice means here each point in a lattice is called a lattice point. So crystal lattice ದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ we have to draw a diagram where we have to show the points. So those points are considered as the atoms or ions. Okay. And we are drawing a line just to get the idea of the structure. So each point in a lattice is called a lattice point, or that point is also called as a lattice site. Then each point represents an atom or an ion or a molecule also. Then we are joining the points just to get the idea of the structure. So lattice points are joined by straight line to bring out the geometry of the lattice. Okay. So what do you mean by this? Suppose if I take if I draw the points, okay, if I show like this, so what you can get? So you are not getting any image here, image. So therefore, to get the idea here, the crystal lattice, or just by showing the points, you can't get the what is the structure. Now if I join these points, this here, if I join this, so this is one point, this is another point, here one point, yeah. Okay, then I will join this and this and this. Now you got some idea. So again I will join this also. So it is a three-dimensional picture. I will draw this dotted line. Okay, so now you got that idea. So therefore here there is no line at all in the crystal. Just to get the idea how they are arranged, what is the structure, so we are going to draw this. So these are considered as the characteristics of a crystal lattice. Suppose if you just draw the points, so you show the points, so you are not getting the image here. So to get the idea of the how the structure is, so we are going to draw this line. Okay. The regular three-dimensional arrangement of points in a space is called a crystal lattice. So this is nothing but a crystal lattice. Just what we have drawn, that structure is a crystal lattice. Okay. There are only 14 possible three-dimensional lattice, so that we can take later. Okay. So you must remember there are how many possible structure? That is a 14 possible three-dimensional structure, which are known as a Bravais lattice. Which are known as a Bravais lattice. Okay. So then what are the characteristics of crystal lattice? Characteristics of crystal lattice. Each point in a lattice is called as a lattice point or a lattice site. Means what? These are the points. So these points are called as a lattice point or a lattice site. So that is the first point, first characteristic property. Then each point represents an atom or molecule or ion. So these points are what? They are not at all points, so they are nothing but either ions agbodu ಅಥವಾ atoms agbodu ಅಥವಾ molecules agbodu. So it represents the molecule or ions or atoms. Then we have drawn some lines here. So what that lines are? Lattice points are joined by straight line to bring out the geometry of the lattice. ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಐಡಿಯಾ ತೋರಿಸೋರಿಗೆ we have to draw the line. So these are the characteristic of a crystal lattice. Okay. Then we are calling this one unit. This is also known as a unit cell. So like these unit cells, there are many number of unit cells. ಈ ರೀತಿ unit cells, it is a left side, right side, above, below, front and back. So that gives you the crystal structure. So unit means what? One. So it is the just the smallest portion of the entire crystal. Just it is a representative of that crystal. So that is called as a unit cell. Okay, so this is one unit cell. So like this, there are many number of unit cells on the right side, left side, upside, down, front and back. So that is known as a unit cell. Suppose, imagine this is a crystal. So this one part, this is known as one unit cell. This is another unit cell. So these are a unit cell. So like this, there is a number of unit cells are made and combined to give the structure. This one crystal. Imagine this one crystal. So next is a unit cell. So unit cell is the smallest portion of a crystal lattice which when repeated in a different directions generates the entire lattice. So unit cell is the smallest portion of a crystal lattice which when repeated in a different direction, ella direction dalli, then it gives the generate the entire lattice. So that is known as the unit cell. So this is one unit cell. So like this, there are the number of unit cells are on the entire portion. So that is gives the crystal. So this is a unit cell. So in unit cells, we are having three sides. 1, 2, 3. It is three dimension: length, breadth, and height. So there are three sides. Then again, three more thing is there. That is nothing but we can say the angle. Angle between B and C. This is a B and this is C. Angle between B and C. So this is represented as a alpha. So parameters are three sides A, B, C, and alpha is the angle between A and B and C. Between B and C, angle is alpha. Then C and A, C and A, that is a beta. Okay. Then between A and B, here this angle, A and B is a gamma. Means what we are having are 6 parameters, 3 sides, A, B, C are the sides, and angle. Just you have to imagine one room. You are sitting inside the room, so you imagine this is the height, length, and breadth. So A, B, C. So we have mentioned there are 14 possible three-dimensional lattice which are known as the Bravais lattice. So 14 ಹೇಗಾಯ್ತದು? So that is nothing but by changing these parameters. Either the sides or angle. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ದು ಸೈಡ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ರೀತಿ. ಸೊ ದರ್ ಆರ್ permutations and combination of these sides and angles. So we are going to get 14 structures. So those are known as Bravais lattice. Okay. So a unit cell is characterized by three-dimensional along three edges, that is A, B, and C. Angle between the edges, alpha, beta, and gamma. So therefore there are 6 parameters. Okay. So this angle between A and B ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು A and B is what gamma ಇದು gamma ಆಯ್ತು okay then between C and A this angle is what that is a beta and angle between C and B ಅಥವಾ ಈ ರೀತಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ C and B that is nothing but what or C and B yeah there is a alpha okay so these are the parameters that is a B C and alpha beta gamma. So now the next concept here unit cell is further broadly divided into two categories. ಎರಡು ಟೈಪ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. One is a primitive unit cell. What do you mean by primitive unit cell? If the atoms or the ions or the molecules are present only on the corners are if atoms are present, ಈ atoms only ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ರೆ then that is called as a primitive unit cell. Next one is what? That is the second one, that is a centered unit cell. Centered unit cell ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ other than these 8 corners, if suppose atom is present inside the cube or atoms are present on the faces, ಇಲ್ಲಿ faces ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಈ faces ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಈ face ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಈ face ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬಹುದು. If atoms are present on the faces, then that is called as a centered unit cell. So therefore we can classify the unit cell broadly into two types or two categories. So that is known as a primitive unit cell and a centered unit cell. Primitive unit cell and a centered unit cell. So what do you mean by primitive unit cell? First one is a primitive unit cell. Primitive unit cell means if when the constituent particles are present only on the corners of a unit cell. So now I have drawn this unit cell. If atoms are present only on the corner, illusthe ee corner dalli ondide, this corner, this corner, if all the atoms are present, all the 8 atoms or ions or constituent particles are present. I will draw here dotted line, is back side. So this is known as a primitive unit cell. So primitive unit cell means what? So those are nothing but the unit cell in the which the atoms are present only on the corner. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. Okay, or inside I have not shown, or on the face I have not shown. So that is known as a primitive unit cell. Then second one is what? Centered unit cell. Centered unit cell means what? When one or more constituent particles are present other than corners. Corner ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಗೆ one or more, ಒಂದು ಇರಬಹುದು, ಎರಡು ಇರಬಹುದು, ನಾಲ್ಕು ಇರಬಹುದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು, one or more constituent particles are present other than corners in addition to those at corners. Corners ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು, corners ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಗಿದ್ರೆ, so that is known as the centered unit cell. Okay, so this type is divided, again this is classified into 3 types. One is a body centered unit cell, second one is a face centered unit cell, and third is a end centered unit cell. So ಮೂರು. So what do you mean by body centered unit cell? Body centered, see inside the body at the center atom is or ions or the particles are present, or constituent particles are present. So then that is called as a body centered unit cell. Okay, so I'll draw the diagram here. Body centered unit cell means, so here it is a primitive aitiga. So here one atom, here another corners, So you have to imagine, I told you these are the three-dimensional picture you have to imagine. So this is a primitivoid. Body center inside the cube ಒಳಗಡೆಗೆ one more is there. So that is called as a body centered. Followed here. Body centered unit cell means other than the 8 corners, a constituent particle is present at the center. Centered unit cell, it is body centered means inside the body at the center constituent particles are present. So that is known as a body centered unit cell. The next one is a face centered unit cell. Face centered andre ಏನು, along with these 8 corners, if constituent particles are present on the faces of the unit cell, so that is called as a face centered unit cell. Okay, let us draw that face centered unit cell now. So how to draw the unit cell or cube? Just take one square, then take it the center, draw same type of one more square. So ಎರಡು square ಆಯ್ತು. Then you join this. Dotted line. Okay. So now these are the corner. Idu primitive item. Now we have mentioned here it is a face centered. This is what? Body centered. Body centered. Now whatever we are drawing is a face centered. Face centered means on the faces. So this is one face. Okay, on this face at the center. Okay, this is one constituent. Other this is also one more face. Okay, so this is one more face. I will draw with this color here. Okay, now this is front side ide mundide. Okay, so that is this face, this so this face I will draw at the center here. That is this is the face. So ನಾನು 3 face ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Same way ಇದ್ರದ್ದು back side. So therefore I will draw here with the dotted line. Okay. Then this is top ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ bottom ಈ face ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So that is this one. And this is on right side, here on left side this. So therefore how many atoms are on the faces? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 atoms are on the faces. So this is a face centered unit cell. Then third one is a end centered. End centered. Third one is a end centered means what? Only on the opposite of a face, not on the all faces, opposite faces. So this is a corner atoms. Okay, now I will take this face, here one atom or a particle constituent and its opposite here. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ತೋರಿಸೋದಲ್ಲ, only opposite, other one face opposite. So this is known as a end centered unit cell. So like this, in case of centered unit cell, we are having three types: body centered, inside the body; then face center, at the center of the faces; end centered means the opposite of any one face. So these are the different types of unit cells. That is a primitive unit cell. Primitive unit cell means only on the corner, and centered unit cell means other than the corner you are having the particles at the center, faces, and opposite faces. Okay. Yes, so we have discussed the crystalline solids or crystalline structure in that then unit cell, primitive unit cell, and centered unit cell. And in the meanwhile, we have discussed that there are 14 possible three-dimensional lattice which are known as a Bravais lattice. Okay. So 7 crystal systems are there, and with respect to the sides and angles parameters changing, so we can get a 14 Bravais structure. So now let us see what are the possible 14 Bravais structures. So this is the first three types, that is a cubic, where all sides are same, a equal to b equal to c, means sides are same, and angles are also same, alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. So this is a 3, so that is called as a cubic. In that again a primitive, then a body centered, and a face centered. Okay, this is a 3. Next is a tetragonal. So tetragonal, here observe the sides here, a equal to b but not equal to c. So you can observe the sides here, a equal to b but not equal to c. C is a changes. Okay, but angles are same, alpha equal to beta equal to gamma equal to 90. So this is a primitive, this is a body centered. Okay, so 3 plus 2, that is 5. Okay, so we have to go to for a 14 Bravais structure. So next is a orthorhombic. So in orthorhombic, what is that? A is not equal to b is not equal to c, means all the sides are not equal, but angles are same, all are 90 degree only, alpha equal to beta equal to gamma equal to 90. Here we are having a primitive, body centered, face centered, and end centered. So 5 plus 4 9. Next, monoclinic. Here again the sides are not same, a is not equal to b is not equal to c, but angle also, see here, alpha equal to gamma equal to 90 degree, but beta is not 90 degree here. So this is a primitive, only on the side corners, and this is a end centered. Okay, so next structure, hexagonal. Hexagonal is what? A equal to b but not equal to c. So sides are a equal to b but not equal to c, and angle is what? Alpha equal to beta equal to 90 degree, but gamma is 120. So this is the structure of graphite. Last year we have seen hexagonal structure, graphite. Okay, so next is a rhombohedral. That is a primitive, only on the corners, a equal to b equal to c, but alpha equal to beta equal to gamma is not equal to 90. Gamma is not a 90 here. Okay, then last one, that is a triclinic. A is not equal to b is not equal to c, all sides are not equal, and angles are also not equal. Okay, so this is a primitive. So totally we are having a 14. So if you count all these structures, so that becomes a 14. So that is a 14 Bravais structure. So now let us go for the calculation of number of atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms per unit cell. So we know primitive cells are there, then centered unit cell, that is a body centered, face centered. Okay. So now let us find out how many number of atoms per unit cell. In a unit cell, how many atoms are there? Okay. So let us find out that now. So number of atoms per unit cell. Let us first find out for a primitive unit cell. So for primitive unit cell, we know in this case the atoms are present only on the corners. So in this unit cell, atoms are present only at the corner. Each corner atom is shared by 8 adjacent unit cell. So this atom is shared by this unit cell also, and adjacent to this also, front side this, and here also, and above the 4 unit cell. So totally they are shared by 8 adjacent unit cell. So therefore, what is the contribution of this atom to this unit cell? ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಟಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಅಟಮ್ ಫುಲ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಬೈ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇದ್ರ ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 8 atoms are 8 unit cells are shared by this atom. So therefore contribution ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1/8 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The contribution of each corner atom to the particular unit cell is 1/8. So 1/8 ಇದರದು 1/8 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಇದರದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 1/8, ಇದರದು 1/8, ಇದರದು 1/8. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ atom contributes 1/8. This is important here. So therefore, what is the number of atoms? What is our aim is to find out number of atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms per unit cell ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? So since there are 8 corners, therefore the total number of atoms per unit cell is 8 into 1/8. Why 1/8? Each contribution is 1/8. So therefore 8 into 1/8 equal to 1 atom. So this is how to calculate the number of atoms per unit cell. For a primitive cell, ಅಲ್ಲಿ 8 atom ಇದಾವೆ ಅಂದರೆ 8 ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಸ್ 1/8 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆ 8 atomದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ 1 atom primitive-ದಲ್ಲಿ. Okay. Now see here the primitive unit cell. The number of atoms due to corner. Okay. So these are the 8 corner atoms. So they are held or they are very close to each other. Okay. So therefore its contribution. Now you can see this diagram. These are the atoms very close to each other. Okay. Now here if you observe, this is nothing but 1/8. This part is only belongs to this unit cell. ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅದು? 1/8 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾಟ್ 1 atom ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಸೊ 1/8 ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ಅದರ ಆಜುಬಾಜು ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ this the structure or contribution why it is 1/8 atoms. So next is a body centered. Body centered ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Here also in body centered we are having a same type of atoms, that is a corner atoms, but other than this we are having one more atom is at the center of the body or center of the unit cell. So now let us find out how to calculate the number of this. So idu 4 atoms, here 4 atoms. So therefore totally number of atoms on the corner is 8. So its contribution for this unit cell is how much? 1/8. So therefore we can calculate the number of atoms due to corners. The number of atoms due to corner equal to ಎಷ್ಟು? ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ 8 ಇದೆ. 8 into its contribution is 1/8 equal to 1. Okay. because these atoms are shared by the other unit cell. So therefore its contribution becomes a 1. Now we are having one atom is in the center. E atom ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, it is a not a distributed by any other unit cell. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಇದೆ ಇದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅದು ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಅದರದ್ದು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ this is related to or this is a belongs to this unit cell only. The number of atoms due to body center or center atom equal to 1. Okay, so total number ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? Therefore we can write the total number of atoms per unit cell equal to, ಇದು ಕಾರ್ನರ್ atom ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 1, ಇದು ಸೆಂಟರ್ದು 1, therefore it is a 2 atom. So for body centered the total number of atom is a 2. Okay, followed here. Primitive dalli ಎಷ್ಟು number of atoms are due to per one unit cell is a 1 atom. For body centered the number of atom is a 2 atoms. Okay, so for body centered the atoms are at the corner and at the center. See, observe how the structure is. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, 4 ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ, 4 ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್. ಇದು ಡೈಗೋನಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ತಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇದೇನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದರ್ಫೋರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಸ್ 1/8 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 1. ಸೊ 1/8 ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾವೆ, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿಗೆ ಒಂದು 8. ಸೊ 1/8 into 8, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದಿಸ್ 1. ಸೊ 2 atoms. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫೇಸ್ಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರ್ ದೆನ್ ದ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಫೇಸ್, ಈಚ್ ಫೇಸ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ದರ್ಫೋರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು, 1/8 ಆಯಿತು. ಇದು ಫೇಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು. ಅಥವಾ ದಿಸ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ as ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ half of the portion is belongs to this part unit cell and one more half portion ಈ ಕಡೆ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ಅದು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಅಟಮ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಹಾಫ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹಾಫ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಈ ಬದಿಗೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ when atom face centered atoms are its contribution is half. So therefore for the calculation what we have to do, 1/2 into how many faces are there, 6 faces. So 1/2 into 6, so that becomes to 3. See, they have mentioned here 6 atoms at the faces, 1/2 atoms per unit cell. So 6 into 1/2 it's equal to 3. The number of atoms present at the corners per unit cell, 8 corner atoms into 1/8 atom per unit cell. So that's equal to 1. 1 plus 3, 4. So for face centered the number of atoms equal to 4. So this is how you can draw and write the explanation for that. Face centered cubic unit cell in phases FCC, that is face centered unit cell, atoms are present at the 8 corners and also at the center of 6 faces. 6 faces. So ಇದು ಒಂದು ಫೇಸು, ಇದೊಂದು ಫೇಸ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್, ಇದೊಂದು ಫೇಸು, ಇದೊಂದು ಫೇಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಾನು ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶೋನ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫೇಸ್. 6 faces ಇದೆ. So number of atoms due to corner, 1/8 into 8 equal to 1. Number of atoms due to face, that is 1/2 into 6. Why it is 1/2? Because this atom is a face centered. It is shared by this unit cell and the adjacent unit cell. ಇದರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. So total number of atoms per unit cell 1. plus 3 equal to 4 atoms. So this is how to calculate the number of atoms per unit cell. So we have discussed the number of atoms per unit cell for primitive cell, then a BCC, that is body centered, and a phase centered.